fun, but also it can bring you undone. I've seen some pole shuffles where someone gets their exuberance all mixed up over their talent, and it all ends in disaster. So the last thing you want to do is be stupid, but the last thing you want to do is have fun. You need to have fun, enjoy it, and see what you can do. So it looks like Gary Gates and Jamie Saggers are going to be on the front. Off the front. Our first one's out. Gates on the bottom, Saggers on the outside. They don't get many of these, they will be nervous. Let's see how we go. They're rolling around nice and slow. The track's perfectly dry. There's no excuses for, oh, I slipped, I hit the mud, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And yes, it's good to have horsepower, but you can also hose the tyres off it by just spinning them up too much. You need a fair bit of throttle control. Right, Chief Steward's obviously had a word to them, they're picking it up. It's a good even start. That's exactly what we want. Gates in the 84, Saggers in the 49. Righto, we go down into 1 and 2. Gates has got the Commodore locked in on the bottom, LS1 power. Not letting him get away, there's not a lot in it. Keeping it nice and neat. He's locking that Commodore in on the bottom. Saggers is right there, and Gates makes a slight slip up. He's going to be all over it. They're going into 3 and 4 this time. It looks like Gary Gates is going to hang on. Comes round. Picks off 1. Put your hands together for Gary Gates, ladies and gentlemen. The King, as we affectionately call him. Righto, this will be interesting. Nathan Kettle's in the 82, Gates on the outside. Remember, the highest point scorer chooses inside or outside. So Kettle's has decided, as most everybody has, to run the bottom. No one wants to have a chance on the top. Nice even start. Evens right, we're side by side into 1. Kettle's on the bottom, Gates on the outside. Just got to keep it nice. 3 and 4. Gates goes in hot, washes up the racetrack. Kettle's on the bottom. They're still side by side in the judge. Gary Gates now gets away by about a car length. Goes into 1 and 2 again. Looks like he might have this one. Throw away the lose. He's hanging on. Kettles is coming back. Gates gets another one. Put your hands together for the King, Gary Gates. Right. Gates and Mackenzie. Mackenzie in the 85. Gates in the 84. Interesting. Jim Mackenzie. What's he going to do off the bottom? Just got to keep your concentration. Don't overdrive. Good start. Oh, he's got away. That's a good start by Mackenzie. Gates is right there. Gates goes up the racetrack on the front, drops it back down. Mackenzie. Gates has gone in hot. He's in the middle of the racetrack. Mackenzie's locking it into the bottom like he needs to. Gates is right there. We've got 1 to run. Mackenzie's just got to keep it on the bottom. Make Gates work around him. He's on the bottom. The racetrack. Gates has gone through on the bottom. No Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Righto, he's going to have his work cut out for him this time. Braden Simmons in the big Falcon, Gates in the 84. He's picked off a couple. That's what it's all about. He's just kept it nice and straight, don't overdrive. So far, so good for the modifieds. This pole shuffle's worked out well. They're all done it brilliantly. Very even start. And the flag goes down. Braden Simmons now goes into 1 or 2. As I said, Gary might have his work cut out for him this time. Drives away. Back into 3 and 4. It's all about just staying on the track. Gates is right there. If Simmons makes a mistake, Gary Gates will be there, but it looks like Braden Simmons has got this one all worked out. Comes around, picks up a win. Put your hands together for Braden Simmons, also for Gary Gates, he picked up 2. Right, Simmons now with Daniel pedals. Now Daniel, man, can he pedal? He only knows one way. Daniel Kettles only knows one way to steer, and that's heel to the steel and swing on the wheel. Nice even start. Well, he's walking him up the racetrack, all legal. Let's see how he goes. Oh, he gets all on side, coming out into 1 or 2, he's thrown it away. Simmons. Kettles. Keeps a hammer down into 107. That first turn certainly didn't help. Put your hands together for the 27 car. Braden Simmons, righto. We got Ian Wilson in the 19, Braden Simmons in the 27. Wilson, that's Daniel Wilson's car that races in modified sedans. Came 6th in the Australian touring title at Warrnambool a couple of weeks ago with Daniel driving. Dad's booted him out and Dad's having a steer tonight, doing a good job of it. So let's see what Ian Wilson can serve up to Braden Simmons. Away to a good start. He's just got to lock it down, make Braden work to the outside. Ian's got it, great one out of 2. They're going to 3 and 4, don't overcook it. He slides up the racetrack, gets a push halfway round the turn. Braden Simmons, oh! He had to get out of it. That car got all untidy in 3 and 4. Braden Simmons is going to go round and pick this one up. Driven carefully and neatly. Braden Simmons gets the win. Oh, Ian Wilson not happy. He's actually gone to the middle. He'll get his 2nd position. Put your hands together for Braden Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. Pole car for the Open for the GB Mod Final. Oh, was it ever in doubt? Wasn't until he got all untidy. Oh, yeah, I don't know what went wrong. I think something in his suspension might have. Oh, no. Quarter, yeah.